Hey y'all. So, I am here to do a collective read for the day. So, I'm going to get straight into it. Holy Spirit of the Most High God, pure divine white light, allow me to communicate and translate the messages that you would like for the collective to receive today. May every viewer be covered with your protection and shown your favor. Amen. Okay. Yeah, I have to excuse any loud noise because my son is here. So he just be doing his own thing. One moment. Go in there and go eat, okay? Man, his loud feet. Stomp around here like a grown man. Anywho, so the focus of the reading, we have unfair. So something you have going on right now you feel is unfair. So let's get a little more into that, okay? Then we have real friends. So, are you having issues with people that you thought were your real friends? Is there a scenario where you feel like the connection is unfair? Are you pouring more into people or these so-called real friends more than they're pouring into you? And let me be very clear. Pouring into your friends or family, right? It doesn't always have to be like, oh, you're giving them money or they're giving you money. Pouring into people and connections are so many different things. Like being there for a person when they need you, right? Giving them good advice, being a good listening ear, supporting them in whatever they have going on, right? So there's many different ways that we can pour into our relationships. Now, so that could very well be what's going on. Maybe you feel like you've been really investing certain energy and being a listening ear and just whatever it is, right? Um, and you just feel like the dynamic with these friends has been unfair. So you're really doing some contemplating about some things, okay? Then we have sick. So either you are tired, sick and tired of these real friends and the fact that they have not been reciprocal in your connection, so you're feeling like it's unfair, or it's very possible that one of these friends or multiples of them could possibly be sick. Or are you sick and you don't feel as though these friends are that you can trust them to help you, assist you, that they just don't have any kind of concern when it comes to you. I mean, you know your story, so. But then we have they watching. So I'm getting an energy of due to you dealing with these so-called real friends, right? Because you thought they were your real friends, right? And maybe you got sick and you realize like they're not really my friends because nobody's checked on me, nobody's reached out. um Maybe you have asked for some help and they weren't able to help you. And don't get me wrong, because we all live our lives, we all have our own things going on. So we can't really just hold people to a certain standard, right? Because we can be let down. However, if they are your real friends, as you may have believed, then they would be able to be there for you in some way, shape, or form, or either, point you in the directions of where you can get help, or, you know, send somebody else to try to assist you if in fact you are sick. But I'm really just getting more of an energy like you just sick and tired. dealing with these so-called real friends. You're realizing that they're not your real friends. You clearly know that you've just been feeling like the whole situation is unfair, and you just sick and tired of it. You over it. Meanwhile, they sitting back watching your every move, which all the more makes you feel as though they not your real friends, because you're like, okay, y'all looking at all my stories on social media, y'all, liking and all this other stuff online, but nobody's actually reached out and connected with me via the phone or came to the house and been like, you cool? Nothing, right? So that's definitely the energy that I'm getting from this. So if you don't know, if you haven't been paying attention, maybe they've been watching you from like dummy accounts, like, fake pages or whatever. But yeah, they're definitely watching your moves because they're curious as to what's going on or how you feeling, or maybe they're jealous or envious of you. Maybe there's certain aspects of your life that they want for themselves. But if they took the time to put more energy into actually working on those things and probably being better people and more and actual good friends, they wouldn't have to be sitting around watching you. They would be also accomplishing whatever it is that they feel like they're envious of you about, right? So I don't know who that's for, but take it if it's yours, leave it if it's not. So then I got mixed. So with this, I'm getting, like, I think you have mixed emotions about it. Or maybe you're mixed, or maybe, someone in your friends group is mixed, and this is just your clarification for who it is that, we talking about that's been watching you. Even a cousin, I just got a cousin that's mixed. But I'm getting you have mixed emotions just about it, right? Like you feel like it's really unfair, and you were sad about it because you're like, dang, like I really thought y'all was my real friends. So it probably just hurts, and you probably just really like it's lightweight dang near making you sick because like you just feel like it's so unfair. Like it's like, what the heck? Like I've been a good friend to you, I've been supportive, I've been there for you. No, I'm not perfect. Yes, I've probably made mistakes through our connection, but like what's really going on here? So then we have chemistry. So like I was saying, you just probably have mixed emotions because you're like, man, I thought we actually had like a bond. I thought we had like chemistry. I thought like we were really rocking. I thought we was here, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, you're coming to really realize that no, ain't nothing about this connection fair. It's pretty much been one-sided, and the chemistry that you thought was there, it was fake. It is yeah. Then you got, I'm hurting inside. So this could very well be you. You like, man, look, I'm hurting inside. Or this really could be literally physical. Somebody, either you or them, someone really is sick and they really are hurting, physically hurting. But that's one, scenario that I'm picking up. And maybe that's just to clarify for you, if this is you, like you are sick, you are having like ailments, just to clarify that this is your reading. But I am also getting just that, like, both, like, you take the role how it is, right? But someone is literally like they're just hurt. Like that's what I was saying. Like you don't even know how to feel. Your emotions are so mixed because it's like, man, I love these people. Like I really thought they were my real friends, and it just like it got me a little messed up on the inside because like, dang, like I'm really realizing like y'all really are not my people, and you probably seen the red flags like for a while, right? They probably done a lot of really bogus stuff over the time of your your connection, but maybe just due to the fact that you really in your mind you really thought they were your real friends, you just kind of like would ignore certain things, right? Or just be like, oh no, they ain't, you know what I'm saying, just in denial when it was really in your face the whole time. And listen, trust me, you're in your human temple, love, and if you have a heart and you feel emotions, it's okay. We all we all go through something. We all make certain choices and decisions, and sometimes, we get a good outcome, and sometimes we don't, right? But they're all things for us to learn from. Okay. And then lastly, we have I just need space. So I really just feel like this is you. Like if they have communicated anything to you recently, you just probably been letting them know, like, man, I'm cool. Like I just need some time to myself. I really don't even feel like dealing with y'all. I really am just trying to still figure all this out because my emotions are really just kind of all over the place. I just have mixed feelings about it. It's like I feel like y'all for me, but at the same time, like y'all clearly not showing me that y'all are. The connection has been very unfair. Like I've literally poured into y'all cups more than y'all poured into mine. It has not been reciprocal. I've been there for y'all. Y'all really haven't been there for me. Y'all sit back and just watch me and just judge my every move, but then swear up and down y'all my real friends, and I really couldn't even depend on y'all if I did really get sick or whatever. So yeah, that's what we have. So what is unfair in your connection? Maybe that's something you've really been sitting back trying to process. I know for a lot of people, last year 2022 was really that year where a lot of people, like, the veil was lifted and you really started to see like the different people around you and who they really were, and how they really were. The facade kind of just was gone. You actually just saw it, like, oh, okay, I see you for who you are, right? And so maybe that was shown to you last year, and this last past month of January, the beginning of this year, you really just been sitting back processing it, and you're just kind of finally coming to terms, even though you're still a little mixed in your emotions, but you're still just kind of coming to terms with the fact that this is really exactly what it was. It was just unfair. It was just an unfair connection. So yeah, I had 1212 on the timer, so that number 12 could be relevant to you. The number 3, the number 33 could be relevant to you. That could be your age. Okay. So then we have courtship. Courtship. So, I mean, it could be, maybe this is like your significant other, right? I'm getting that too, because with like the chemistry card, like maybe you've been friends with like this guy for quite some time, right? And y'all kind of took it to the next level. So he's been courting you, taking you on dates and all this other stuff, but now these so-called friends, they watching, trying to keep tabs on your move and what on your moves and what you got going on, and maybe like this person kind of like either ghosted you or kind of pulled back, and you're not really, like, you kind of confused as to what happened. But really, they kind of realized after dating you for a little bit and trying to court you that they still got some stuff going on inside of them that they need just some space to kind of really get clear. Like, I think they, like, they could have been scared to really dive into the connection because they realized, like, dang, like, I really like her, I really like him, like, we really got a good connection. So their excuse me, so their emotions are mixed about what they want to do moving forward, because they actually really like you, and they kind of just was dating, and they liked you and they wanted to court you, obviously, so they did little nice things for you and whatever, but they didn't really expect for it to really turn out how they really wanted it to, right? I'm also getting, maybe this person is sick in some way, and they really don't know how to express that to you because your connection's still kind of new. So I just got that. The number 4 could be of relevance. Someone could have statues outside of their home. Someone's favorite color could be purple. Somebody could like cranberries. I have no idea. Like, well, I know why that came to me, but yeah. Somebody could have curly brown hair. This guy could have black hair and a beard. He kind of dresses kind of, like he's well dressed guy. He don't kind of just throw on like little hoodies and whatnot. Like he actually like, dresses up, put a suit on, suit and tie, or maybe that's like how he dresses for work or whatever. Maybe one of your like your first or last name or their first or last name starts with the M. Maybe y'all went like, I don't know, like on a date where y'all ended up like sitting on a bench somewhere and just kind of talking and really getting to know each other. That's kind of what I got with that. So hopefully that resonates. But then I have message of concern. The number 14 could be of relevance. The number 5 could be of relevance. I'm seeing in this picture here, there's like a window. This woman standing in front of a window. It says message of concern, but looking at this window is making me think about the fact that like they watching. So I don't know, like maybe you got some neighbors that be watching you and your moves. They could be doing that for your friends. I don't know your situation. Maybe these so-called friends know your neighbors and they kind of got your neighbors watching your moves for them so they can get information. I don't know, but that's for somebody. But there's a message of concern coming in, so it could very well be one of these so-called friends trying to come in and, excuse the noise, y'all. That's my child. Coming in trying to ask you like, oh, what's up? Like, we ain't really heard from you. What you got going on? Just trying to be nosy, right? Just trying to be nosy, trying to act like everything cool. Like they don't know what's going on. Like they don't know they've been real bogus. Like they don't know that they been doing little slick stuff, trying to watch your every move. But yeah, and you gonna communicate to them and let them know, like, man, I just got some stuff going on that I'm trying to figure out. Now you might not necessarily tell them that you hurting inside, but you gonna let them know, like, I need some space. I'm just cool. I fell back. I'm just being to myself, trying to figure out some things, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting with that, and it could come at like in the evening time because she's got like the light on, so it's probably kind of dark outside. She needs a light on to see, so it could come in the evening. Yeah. So then we've got expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Okay, expect powerful change. So just expect some good changes, something that's powerful about to take place. Even though you've been feeling like things are unfair, Spirit got something for you, boo, so don't trip. What I said that was? Got new moon eclipse. Okay. So the number 94 could be relevant to you. The number 13 could be relevant. The number 4 could be relevant. Okay. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. New moon eclipse are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, And then here comes the divine, the goddess, or spirit to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. Okay? So Spirit's like, hey, don't trip if you having to release these friends. If things is getting shaken up within this connection, then that's what it's supposed to be, so that you can welcome in new connections. And then look at what we got here, y'all. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Look at that. That's beautiful. So let's see what Sisterhood of the Rose has to say to you. The number 78 could be of significance to you. Hold on. Maybe you keep seeing 78. All right. Here we go. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross-section of ancient lineages, it is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You are being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You are being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creations or in the little things like how you dress to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. Surround yourself with beauty and create beauty wherever you go. Okay? So it's talking about just as simple as you putting on a look, get up. Okay? Stop feeling, I get it, because, when we care about people and we have to release them, it hurts. It's pretty rough. Yeah. Or if you just been really feeling sick, get up and go out in nature. Go and just enjoy the beauty that God has just really given us, because there's so much for us to be grateful for. Get dressed, get cute. Okay? Go, I guess we ain't really gotten the season just yet of going to pick flowers, but go buy you some flowers. Okay? Or a nice new plant if you love plants. That way you can invite and welcome in some beauty and some nature into your home. Yeah. I love y'all. That is the reading. It's not exactly like the most like, oh my gosh, it's, but it's a real reading, right? Everything's not 24/7 love and light. And although this message is being delivered with love, because that is the space and frequency that I operate from, being realistic is very necessary. And it seems to me that you're being realistic with yourself and acknowledging the fact that they ain't your real friends, babe. And if this message is what is giving you that clarification, hey, it's time to move forward. Okay? They're not your real friends. You know that the connection has been unfair. Ain't no sense in sitting around and keep being sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's time to move forward, because you have better connections coming your way. Expect powerful changes. Spirit said it themselves. Okay? Excuse me. I'm even seeing at the top of this deck, be strategic. Okay? So just move forward being strategic. And at the top of this deck, I've got high honor. So maybe someone of high honor is coming in to make some powerful changes take place in your life and get you on a different path. Maybe someone of high honor is coming in to be your friend. You never know. The number 25 could also be relevant to you, and as well as the number 7. But yeah, that is the reading. I love y'all. Have a great day. Be well.